My name's Tamara Garvey. I'm an artist here at Gallery 209 on River Street, and I do splashy, abstracted florals and landscapes and abstracts that also have little tiny handwriting in them. So my art, I do a variety of subject matter, and a lot of it is botanicals and themes of nature. And it's going to be a mix of abstract washes that are kind of expressionistic and energetic. And then I also like to put in little handwriting. I draw with that old-fashioned pen that you dip into the ink jar like Ben Franklin. So my art sometimes has little factoids buried in it. So it's like, I like to say that it's informative as well as decorative. I'm originally from Albany, Georgia, so I am a Georgia girl. But then I also grew up outside of DC. And so I came to Savannah for SCAD in 2005, and this is my second time living here. I love it so much. I'm here for good. So I went to SCAD for illustration. It was years and years ago, and then I moved to New York for 7 years, and now I'm back in Savannah for the second time. And Savannah, honestly, I'm inspired by the same thing that anybody else is inspired by here, just the beautiful nature, the trees, the flowers, the beautiful architecture. So I do a mixture of local scenes, which are, obviously very popular with both locals and tourists, but then I kind of go wild, and sometimes I just do these abstracts where I am pouring the ink and it makes little shapes, and then I outline little weird characters and have them talking to each other. So my art is kind of a mixture of like real naturalistic things and then just sort of wild imaginative weirdness, and things appeal to different people. Gallery 209 is amazing. I got in here in the summer of 2020, just kind of right as the pandemic, as things were opening back up in Savannah. And I had put in my application probably years before, because this is a really coveted place. And the history of it, we're going into our 49th year right now, which is amazing. So we're really excited to have a big 50-year celebration next year. But I mean, the space is amazing. Being on River Street is so incredible. I just love the history of the building. It's very cool. And then all the artists to work with, it's just such a variety, and all the personalities are wild, and I'm just, getting a lot of inspiration from each other. This piece has a funny kind of tie into Gallery 209 because years ago, when I was living in New York, I was contacted by Catherine Reichert, who's a jewelry artist here, and she commissioned me to do this painting of bears, and she, gave me a few prompts for it, but she let me kind of decide. And so this is called Hungry Hungry Bears, and it has little tiny delicious food in the trees. It has like pasta and a hamburger and a hot dog. And she commissioned me to do it for her partner, Scott Witten, who's another artist at 209. So years later now I've joined 209 and I'm selling prints of this, and they have the original painting. And it's just like a really funny full circle. So Gallery 209 is my major place. I also have a working studio in City Market, which is really cool, that I just got this past spring. I am on the side where Vinny's and AT Hun is. And then you can find me online. I have my website, tamaragarvey.com, and I'm on Instagram at tamgarv. And then you're also going to find just cards and prints of mine at various little shops downtown, especially eShaver.